okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you, David. Mr. David.
Gathered around, got a story to tell. Gathered around, I got a story to tell. Max Bigavelli.
I had to be honest. I won't tell lies, you guys. It's getting wicked out here. The streets are speaking. That is true. The streets are speaking, particularly in Harlem. New York City is on fire. Max B returns home in 2 days, as everyone is aware. Yes, Max B is on his way to being released from prison. People are talking about it. Behind the scenes, Jim Jones is attempting to blackball him. Yes, there are some genuine people speaking out about the situation. Max B might not benefit from this, or it might backfire for Jim Jones. It might backfire. Let's call it what it is. It might backfire. It is possible that he recently signed a check that he is unable to cash. Let's discuss it. It's Harlem here, not a cap. It's Harlem Legend I see, not a cap, not a trap, not a trap. Harlem Legend is this person. Not a cap. Legend TV in Harlem. On screen, we are the most authentic, dismantling the culture and maintaining order. Raw hip-hop tales. There is nothing in between. We are pursuing a dream from the block to the world. View the world with such a broad perspective. Every hood tale, every reality they conceal. I'm the post in the back where the reality of TV is revealed. Yo, 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 yo. What makes YouTube good? E-Oil, also known as the Harlem Legend, is your boy. Man, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure your bell notification is set so you know when I'm going live or dropping a video, regardless of how long you've been watching. I am grateful to everyone who has supported the page and the channel. Let's demonstrate our strength to them. Let's reach 100,000. Do you dig? My goal is to reach 100,000. Man, congratulations to everyone who is pulling up. This is very crazy, so we had to discuss it. Yes. Everyone, Max B is headed home. Max B, the wave god, is headed home, everyone. I want to emphasize that Max B was serving, as we are all aware. He was incarcerated for 75 years. Yes, he was incarcerated for 75 years due to a hit. You are aware of how these guys are giving it up. You are aware of what it is, and we are also aware of his affiliation. Yes, let's call it what it is. We are aware of his connection to Jim Jones. Yes, because of him, Stack Bundles, rest in peace. You guys, I had to share that. To the one and only Stack Bundles, may you rest in peace. Queens forever. A shout out to all of the queens. Have you heard? However, Jim Jones's current identity was greatly influenced by Stack Bundles and Max B. Do you feel me? I have to call it what it is. I had to make the call later. Like Mace did to Jim Jones, he has a significant influence on who he is now as an artist and musician. He gave him rap lessons. You have to look for the Max B's. I'm just saying, when you were searching for structure and someone to give you a #1 hit and put it together, you were balling. It was necessary to search for the Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles doesn't get enough credit for Jimmy's current situation, therefore, may they rest in peace. I have to call it what it is. He ought to be applauding these guys, if anything. There hasn't been any violence, but none of us forgot. We'll have to make the decision later, don't you think? We all saw Mayo, so we didn't forget. Yes, I want to give a shout out to all the guys out there who are doing what they do. Davey is amazing. Jim Jones, Mayo. When we heard Mayo say this, we all had a fairly decent sense of what was going on behind the scenes as their own show began to take off. Be mindful.
Would you be okay with your friend doing business with your enemy?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I can't go to the Max B party because you're my friend. Yeah.
Why?
Because you my fucking friend, nigga.
What?
Yeah. Talk about it. Because let me explain something to you. I'm a loyal nigga at the end of the day.
I gotta keep it real. The sides have been chosen. You heard? People are picking sides. You gotta understand, Max B's just did 16 years. When he comes home Sunday, he will have done 16 years. Just think about the relationships that Jim Jones has built throughout the industry. How many people did he make money for? Do they want to throw that all away just to hook up with a Max B? Pay attention.
Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you, David. Mr. David.
Dawood. I'm Dawood on this podcast.
Dawood,
I like that.
It's crazy.
My Muslim brother. Check this out. At the end of the day, I'm a person that your enemies is my enemies. Because that's the love that I got for you. If we like that, then I'm gonna take on whatever it is that you got going on, and it's fuck them. Then I gotta feel the same way, and everybody don't come from that world. That's the world I come from. So what I'm saying is, I wouldn't be okay if niggas was congregating with my enemies.
Right.
I would not be okay, because you know why? I wouldn't do the same. I would not do the same.
I respect you for that.
I'm gonna keep it at 100. We seen Mayo draw a line. You heard? Mayo drew a line in the sand, and it was basically a message. It was a message to the disloyal, to the people that's not riding with what we got going on over here. And I'm gonna say it again. I said to myself, imagine what Fabulous and Dave East are sitting there saying to themselves. Because to keep it at 100, Max B gave Dave East light when he didn't have any light, when he was just coming up in the game. To keep it all the way tall with y'all, Mayo did songs with Max B and Montana, French Montana. Let's call it what it is. Mayo was actually on songs with Max B and French Montana during the beef, during the diss, and during the disconnect with Jim Jones and Max B. I gotta call it down. Yo, look, this is why I thought it was all foolish all the way around the board. You gotta understand, Jim Jones has been in real beef with dudes like True Life. Yeah, he's been in real physical altercations with dudes like True Life. Why is it that he can't find it within himself to be cool with a dude like Max B when no blood was shed? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And what's going around in the streets right now? Y'all gotta call what was going on in the streets right now. They saying Jim Jones is trying to block Max B behind the scenes. And to keep it real with y'all, I've been hearing this the whole time. And this is why I told y'all this was a message. When Mayo said that, it was a message. Pay attention to what S1 has to say. A real one, not one of these suckers in the industry. A dude that really speaks how he feels and speaks about what the streets are talking about. Pay attention, y'all.
Gather round, got a story to tell. Gather round, I got a story to tell. Max Bigavelli is returning home in 2 days after a 16-year long bid. I know how that feel. I did the same amount of time. Salute to the G's. And Max B is like the most anticipated artist to come into New York City.
Make sure y'all go follow S1 on Instagram. He's actually a dude that did 16 strong and stood tall with the men. He knows what's going on in these wicked streets. Pay attention.
Long time to come back and regain his title, regain his wave. But Jim Jones still think it's 2008, 2009 where he could blackball Max B. He's telling people that, you know, don't show up to Max B party. And I'm hearing it through the streets. He's telling some of his industry friends, yo, don't go through, don't support Max B. Well, Jim, I gotta let you know, man, you don't got no power no more, man. You look like an old dog. Like, you ain't the wave, my nigga. Your music ain't really popping like that, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get your money. You got a couple of good young dudes with you, but you ain't really gonna do nothing for them. You can't really block the wave, and we're not gonna let that happen. New York City, East Coast, hip-hop, don't let this happen. Do not let Jim Jones even try to sway y'all into not supporting Max B. Max B, regardless of his crime or whatever the case may be, yo, Max B did his time like a man. He actually, this is his second bid. He actually been through this before. Jim Jones never did a bid.
I mean, well, what are y'all calling it? He never did a perv. But you want to block this man that just did 16 years, allegedly? Yeah, we know how the industry works. We know how you guys give it up, Joe Mo. Pay attention.
Sent a lot of dudes to go do bids, you know what I'm trying to say? Because they was trying to protect him and they ended up catching cases. But Jim Jones ain't about that life. You feel me? And Jimmy, you need to stop it. No blackballing Max B. No, you understand? That's not gonna happen. These New York City streets is not gonna let that happen. That man did his time. Let that man shine. We would not let you looking like an old wet dog blackball or try to blackball Max B, and you can't. It's all about social media now, Jim. So you ain't blackballing Max B. The streets of New York City is not gonna have that. Go take a shower, shave your scruffy beard. You look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You say you get money, you dropping tops, and you ain't dropping flags. Well, we need to see this then, Jim. And we need you to put some work in, too. You've been repping this flag for so long. Jim, you should at least take one deal. Just take one deal, my dude. It could be a fight. You got to do something, Jim. You've been claiming blood for 35 years. You're 70 years old, and you never put in no work.
What are we talking about here, y'all? This is the streets talking. This ain't Harlem Legend telling y'all that I'm no longer in the streets. Swan has graduated. He came home. He's no longer in the streets. Hocus 45th has graduated. He's no longer in the streets. Jim Jones has never been in the streets. You heard? He never put any work in. Pay attention. Yo, Jim, stop it. It's over for you, bro. It's over. I gotta be real, yo. I gotta keep it 100. I have to keep it 100. Is F1 speaking real? Is he letting us know Jim Jones is here just for the destruction? You heard? And this is how I believe he makes a paycheck off our destruction. Are we destroying each other? This is how this man makes his money. Because when it came to the Drop Your Flag challenge, if Fat Joe had asked him that question, he would have given his blessings. Instead, nah, he went with the check. Yeah? I'm just calling it down the line. I'm not a business screwing nothing. It is what it is. The streets is on fire, and this is nasty work. I gotta quip it too, though, because you have to listen to this. Max B sends a message out. Yeah, Max B actually sends a message out before he lands out of jail. And to keep it real with y'all, I just hope his team is ready for what's to come. Because dropping a mixtape, dropping rap music, and look, I tried. Shout out to Black. Shout out to everybody that's on his team. I know his whole team. I know a lot of people from his team. I'm telling them, grab yourself a chair and sit down and tell your story, because the rap game is a dead situation. But let's hear what Max B is thinking is going on here. Pay attention.
One more thing. Purge, PD7, Public Domain, Patient Zero, MK Ultra, motherfucker. I'm dropping the Purge, Black Friday. Shout to the EMG team, Ty Black, Stevie, Glenn. You already know we looped up. Charlie Quinn. I see you, baby. Fuck with your boy. Oh man. Oh man. Y'all fucked up now. Oh yeah. One more thing. Purge, PD7, Public Domain, Patient Zero, MK Ultra, motherfucker. I'm dropping the Purge, Black Friday. Shout to the EMG team. Ty Black, Stevie, Glenn. You already know we looped up. Charlie Quinn.
A special thanks to my brother Ty Black. I'll be honest with you all, I'm not sure. I know who he's connected to, so I don't want to say it that way. However, he seems to be delivering the message to Jim Jones and all those who disagree. Ultimately though, is this the correct message? Will you descend and make contact with the people? To be honest with you, if you're thinking about mixtapes and the wave in general, you should know that the wave is actually sitting in the chair and narrating your narrative. The wave is that. Jim Jones even took a turn, so stop allowing these people to deceive and fool us. He is no longer performing music. He's in and out of music, you know. Don't misunderstand me. I would want to state that he is not selling anything. He then proceeded to purchase a warehouse, all right? Additionally, he is launching content producers. He is beginning to profit from content producers. He is now beginning with himself, Mayo, Fabulous, Davies, and him. I am describing the nature of the wave. There is no music in the wave. Sitting down and creating a wave for yourself simply by speaking is the wave. Look, dude, let me know, you guys. Get down in the comment box, everyone. Tell me what will happen to Max B when he gets home and begins releasing all these mixtapes that you don't want to listen to, because it's 2025. He starts releasing music that doesn't have the same emotional impact as it once had. You understand? He spent 16 years behind bars. Mason, they're doing a podcast. Cam, what was the last music you all heard? Jay and Fat Joe, they are producing podcasts. Nori is producing a podcast. You would have to follow the trend, Max B. You have to establish your own wave and keep up with what's happening. You see, I don't believe you all noticed that. You have to do your own thing while still following the trend. You bring something unique to the table that will make you attractive in the same genre that will turn these guys off. First of all, he presents a novel story. Let's refer to it as such. He starts off with a new narrative. Let's not forget that he has a huge financial backend, so it's up to him if he feels like he's gonna make a mistake. You can't fail if you have True Life and French Montana on your squad. You can't be blocked by anything Jim Jones does. However, you now need to put in the effort and know which turn to take and which website to enter. It will be difficult for him every